Good afternoon and welcome back to Asgaard. And today I decided to do a new live stream, second live stream. Of course, I've been pretty busy the last couple days, so I do apologize. The videos have been a little bit more scattered. It has been a very, very busy weekend. Of course, today we had the Scottish Festival this morning, and we were there for quite a while and had a lot of fun and everything. So. Anyway, I've started cutting out some of the area for the windows, and of course you guys saw the work I've done on that since the last stream. I've got to start putting in the windows and doing some of the decorative work, and then I've also started building out some of the walls. Now I do think I'm going to remove some of this wall, because if we take a step back, you'll notice that this right hand side is a little bit longer. Originally when I set it up, it was set up to kind of fit the terrain a bit more, whereas if I want this side to be equal, I'm going to have to adjust the terrain and make this wall come out to here. So then of course I'm going to have to adjust the size of this room in this hallway, because a too wide hallway is just not enough, not when we have the really good large hallway that I want over here. So also, I did set up a wand of travel, or a staff of traveling, and so now we can kind of teleport around some of the areas of the base and everything. So, and I do think I came up with another idea for this build that I think I'm going to enjoy a bit more. It is a bit more size intensive and everything. However, I do think it's going to work out better because we won't have to have the little redstone substations or anything, and we'll be able to kind of build that out a bit. So I want to kind of work on that today as well. I also want to do some decorative work and some different things, and I want to also get into disenchanting and enchanting, because I want to start getting into soul shards. So anyway, I will give a brief look at during the actual episode for today. I'm going to briefly look over soul shards, but I want to go ahead and get that started first thing. So let's go ahead and do some soul shards the old way. Actually, I could just use one of these, and then let's also get some quartz, and we'll want 4 of those, and then we also need a diamond. Okay, so let's go with, oh, by the way, I did find out that the colored blocks, the flat colored blocks, you can do glass and stuff as well, so I'm really excited. By the way, the idea for these windows, I'm going to have to draw out a sketch and decide kind of how I want them to look, but these are going to be big stained glass windows, I think. So, and by the way, today, whenever I got on, there was this, like, just sitting in front of my teleporter, so I don't know. Somebody left it here, and I'm not entirely sure who, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and start placing this down. So I believe it goes obsidian on the outer corners. It's been a little while since I've done soul shards the old way, so it's actually been a little while since I've done soul shards in general, but I believe this is the layout for the old way. Now, one of the other soul shards, I think it was the soul shards, not the old way, was like a diamond shape. But I believe this is right, and then we'll just, we'll right click it. And, oh, it does consume all the blocks, that's fine. So we have our very first unbound soul shard. Good stuff. Now, kind of what I'm thinking about going for first with soul shards is I actually did manage to get a Soul Stealer 2 sword. Now, I'm going to try to get some, like a better weapon. I would really like the Draconic Evolution stuff with Soul Stealer on it, maybe Soul Stealer 5. That's another reason I kind of want to get into disenchanting, and I actually have a really cool idea we're going to look at here in just a bit to possibly disenchant for an extremely minimal cost. So I'm thinking that to actually use this, we might, I don't know, I think I want a blaze first, because if we were able to get a tier 5 blaze spawner with soul shards, we really wouldn't have to manually create sulfur anymore, which would save us a lot of brine. Of course, right now brine's not really an issue. However, moving forward, expanding that setup a bit more, honestly, brine is going to be a thing. So basically right now, I just want to go ahead and lock this soul shard in. I'm not going to sit here and grind the whole stream on blazes, but I would like to get it locked in, because as it stands, if I have this in my inventory and I go and I kill any mobs or anything like that, it's going to lock it to those mobs. So I'd like to go ahead and get this locked in as a blaze, if we can. Also, I wouldn't mind wither skeleton either. Either of those. Whatever we run into first, blaze or wither skeleton. That's what we're going for. So where do I get in? Right here. Okay. Actually, looks like there's a wither skeleton right here. Hello, friend. Oh, this sword is so weak. Aha. Bound a wither skeleton, and we have three kills on it. Now, for those of you that don't know, in order to... hey, King. How's it going? And for those of you that don't know, to get the tier 5, we're going to have to get 1,024 kills on it. So, I think I've actually been through here and looted all this stuff already. I do believe. Yes, this was me. Because I dug in and right there. Okay, then we'll go ahead and just teleport back. Because I mainly just wanted to get that locked in. What I might do is get a soul vial with a wither skeleton in it, and spawn them that way. And yeah, sorry it took a little bit longer than 5 minutes. I had some technical difficulties with one of the programs that I run adjacent to, you know, whenever I'm streaming and everything. Alright, so we got that. Oh, we got another drop of evil too. That was a bit lucky, because that's like a fairly rare drop, actually. A wither bone. Okay, whatever. Alright. Sounds like fun. We actually just got back from the Scottish Festival not too long ago. Had a blast with that. I actually want a soul vial, just in case we happen to go back to the nether. Yeah, it's probably like close. What is it, like close to your bedtime there? Or is it morning there? I can never remember. Time differences always mess me up. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I've got an actual... No, we went to a Scottish festival. They have it here in our hometown, and oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was late, but I wasn't for sure. Hello, Elpec. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we went out to the Scottish festival this morning and spent most of the morning and into the afternoon there. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. It's very, very much appreciated. Oh, the lens I wanted to make. If we craft just a lens here, we can get this lens of disenchanting, which I believe, yes, I ate a bunch of haggis actually. Haggis and Scottish eggs as well. I ate more than I should have. I'll put it that way. Yeah. We have been doing a bit of actually additions. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to help you out. Like, actually, that's one thing I'm going to be doing here is using the lens of disenchanting to see about maybe disenchanting this sword and putting that enchantment on a better sword. And if it works like I'm hoping, then I'll start doing more enchanting with it. But if you have any questions about it, I'll definitely help you out. Like I'm sure you saw, we set up the Empowerer over here and everything, and use the phantom face and the item repairer, which actually it's got my shovel in it right now. Yeah. Yep, it's like egg with sausage and breadcrumbs and everything, and it was absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna need more diamonds. Let's see. We need we have to turn this to diamantine, and then we have to empower it, which is what? Clay, a block of clay and light blue dye. Okay. And I believe I've got... Why is that favorited? I have no clue. And I'm not entirely sure if we can use the floral light blue dye for this. If not, it's not really a problem to make light blue dye, but I'm just kind of curious. Here's our diamantine block. And that. Oh, maybe this will work. If so, that's going to be great, because that would just make our lives so much easier. And it does not appear to work. Okay. Let me see, where's my wireless grid? Yeah, that's what it seems like. Which light blue dye is not really that big of an issue because we have plenty of lapis and bone meal, so we'll do that. Dun, dun, dun. And if this lens works like I'm thinking it does, this is going to be extremely nice. Extremely nice. So I'm hoping so. I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't think I want to try it with this sword first. I think I want to try it with one of those like junk pants or something, because I have a feeling it's possible I could throw that sword down and it just steal away the Soul Stealer enchantment and then not really give us anything in return. So I don't know, because I don't see it just being like, here's you a enchanted book. Yeah, I hope not. Hopefully you don't get caught. But welcome to the stream, and I appreciate you stopping by. Alright, let's try this out. I'm hoping this just like steals the enchantment off and it's like, here's a free book. We'll give it Unbreaking 1 and Protection. I don't have any Bane of Arthropods, do I? I've got a Protection 2. Auto Smelt. We'll get rid of Auto Smelt. I don't like Auto Smelt. Oh. Aha. So you know these things. Well, let's go with that then. I wasn't sure if it had to have a book or not, or how that would work. Okay. Well, then we will do that. Because honestly, an iron sword is kind of crap. I'd really like to get into the draconic evolution stuff. Oh, I didn't even put the lens on there. GG me. There you go. I don't want these things. Okay, take your book. Oh! Well, thank you. Honestly, I really enjoy the mod. What pack are you on, by chance? I may... Honestly, a lot of times I go with like shiny, if you know, if it's easy to get. If it's not easy to get, yeah. So far, I haven't done too much with it. I just started getting into it the last few episodes, but I do really love the Empowerer. I love these energy transfers, especially the Phantom Face. I think that's great. Oh, Agrarian Skies. I would say shiny. I know in my Sky Factory series I went with the shiny stuff. I need to go around this way. Also the double crushers I really like. Okay. Yeah, I would... Do you have a full like ore setup where you have like a lot of shiny coming in? Like ore processing? But yeah, see, I use the double crusher over here because you get the emerald and the diamond dust, which I love, and then I send it through the ore converter, I think, for the diamond, right? Yeah, diamond, and then into the alloy smelter. Yeah, shiny's fairly good, I feel like, early on if you have a lot of access to it. In other packs where you have to mine it, I don't use it as much, just because you know, shiny Of course, I use it a lot for like Enderium or something. If you have the materials to go for Enderium, I would definitely suggest that because, of course, that has very, very good durability. Alright, so now I need a better sword. And I'm not sure, I don't know that I could go Draconic Evolution just yet. I don't think so. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to do at. Okay, this isn't that bad. I will totally go with that. I will need to actually smelt some of this draconium though. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why I'm just going. And there's no way, I don't think, to double this. I don't believe. Theoretically, there shouldn't be. Okay, no. I know draconium used to work a lot different. Hey, Dirt Turbine. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Get that cooking. And I really just need a couple pieces of it. But yeah, that, by the way, Elpec, that disenchanting lens is wonderful. I absolutely love that. I was hoping it worked roughly in that way, but that is awesome. Yeah, I was telling them earlier, I went to the Scottish Festival today, so I know you probably saw the post, but I know that the videos this weekend have been a little bit out of order and out of place and everything, but I've had a really busy weekend and everything, so. Oh, yeah, we're going to need another star. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think we have plenty of wither skulls. Let me go check. Why did you not close? Close the door. Oh, yeah. See, I didn't really get around to playing Agrarian Skies 2. I played the first one a bit, but I did not play the second one that much. I get so much like lag through this area. And I know they were saying they think it's because of the conduits, but I know I have way more conduits in my base, like all throughout, than, hey. Oh. Didn't know what that was for a second. Alright, so we've got, oh yeah, we've got plenty of wither skulls. Okay. But yeah, Ender IO I think is definitely something that I would be missing if it wasn't in the pack, because it's something I always kind of gravitate to for certain things. I love the alloy smelter and whatnot. All right, so now, oh yeah, my draconium. I keep forgetting I made this staff of travel now, which is another wonderful thing. And let's see. Let's go with the draconic cores. We're going to need, I think, 5 of these, right? I do believe. Or 7 of them, whatever. I think I overclicked. I wasn't looking whenever I was clicking through that. And we'll need some blocks of redstone. And that. And then I really just need to go grab the nether star. That's going to be probably the most tricky thing. I don't know if I should make a crossbow first, because I could throw together like a crossbow or some shurikens or something like fairly quickly. I could throw some quartz on this too. Honestly, I'm planning on making a new sword. For one, I don't really care for broadswords all that much. Yeah, I know Ender IO has just become like a staple thing. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna make a tool forge real quick because I haven't actually gotten around to making one of those. Because when I first got on the server, they were like, "Oh, here's some weapons," and like I just haven't bothered to make you know, to get too much into TC just yet. So we'll just go with iron. That's fine. And I don't have that. Actually, why don't I just go grab yeah, I could see that. But it's also like, I think it's a convenience thing too. Like Ender IO is like really convenient. And I do enjoy my convenience mods. Why did it not get that? Ah. I guess we'll have to manually put it in. Alright, I do not see crossbows in here. Or bows, for that matter. None of that. Which is fine. I'll gladly go with the shurikens. I do like... Honestly, I love the shurikens in this mod. But let's see. I'm kind of curious to see if... Because it's possible we may have to make them a different way now. No, I don't see any bow parts at all. Alright then, shuriken it is. So we need 4 knife blades to make that. So let's... Oh, I need to make like a full... I think I need to make like a full TC setup. Because really so far I've mainly been using it for manual and for the generators. So... let's do this. And then we're gonna... I guess we'll fight the wither. Let's see. I want... I'll just do this. I think it'll be easier. So I want a stencil table. I want a part builder. Yes. And I know they added a new chest, actually, with this mod. Like a part chest, I think it is. But I'm not seeing it. Which I really don't think we need it. Honestly, I was curious to see if they had the stencil chest. Because I always love that block. Which I guess it's not really that needed. We'll just use it just a chest, I guess. Alright. And apparently I got 2 part builders. Whatever. Okay, so I guess we'll probably just make this out of like manulin, I think. Might as well. Or cobalt. Yeah, we'll do it out of cobalt. Because I've got cobalt in there. Or no, I want manulin. Manulin's more damage, cobalt's faster, so. Okay. Change of plans. And I'm just going to put my chest down. I wonder if, like, the part builder would always link into the chest. I wonder if it's going to work with, like, a standard... No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that's good to know. And let me get, actually, some patterns as well. Alright, that's fine. 4 is fine. So, let me get the knife blade. Here it is. Knife blade, and then I guess I'll just get some gold. And we'll run that through. And let me grab some cobble too. Okay. Get that. That. really not hate not having the part chest though. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I guess I was gonna make something with it. Okay. And oh, you know what? I need 2 things of gold. Whoops. I forgot gold it takes 2 and molten or aluminum brass only takes 1, right? So let's grab another bit of that. Alright. And I want to start working on these windows too, but I don't know. I've got to sketch them out. I'm not sure. And honestly, I've got to take down like so much of that wall because I started building it out and I was like, okay, this doesn't look right at all. Like it's way off centered with this side being longer. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in here. I remember seeing a chest somewhere that that takes part chest. Oh, there is a pattern chest. Okay, I lied. Okay. I should have actually just tried making it because it's the exact same. But there is a part chest. So, it just holds a bunch of tool parts. So actually, thank you for saying something about that because I would have just been like, okay, no chest, I guess. All right, let me just grab a... Actually, I'll just grab the chest that's over here, right? Because all the rest of them had like different ones for each material and everything. So I just assumed like, well, I guess there's not one of these. And it must have just been like lost down in there somewhere. Alright. There, what? Okay. I guess we put more patterns in it when we have more patterns. What is this? A sharpening kit. Okay. Well, we'll go with that. And we'll go with a pickaxe head. And let's see. How does this thing work? Okay, so it just adds like extra slots as we get more patterns. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, and I need manulin. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I'm glad it's there. Can we... Okay, now these type patterns won't go into it. Maybe if I made a fresh one, because I would always store my metal casts as well in there. So I'm kind of curious to see if this will store it. This one's not as much of a big deal though, really. I don't think, because either way the smeltery wouldn't access it, so it doesn't really matter all that much. So I'm just going to grab 2 and we'll see if this works. And if not, I've got a chest as backup. Like if we just had like a fresh chest with no normal patterns in it. Let's see. Okay, it does work. Cool. Good stuff. So, it does look like some of the weapons are not in the pack just yet. But that's okay, because we can live without those. And let's see. I want to throw... Oh, yeah, that back. Okay, so I want manulin. Do I have any cobalt and ardite already in here? I have 3 cobalt. I have no ardite. Okay. Let me run and get some. Very, very, very quickly. And I think I've got my stuff on me. Yep. Yep. And yep. And yep. Okay. So we are all set for that. This has basically been the way I've been getting like my cobalt and ardite, because I need such massive quantities of it. You know, when I'm setting up those advanced generators, it does take an absolute ton of manulin and whatnot. So what I do is I just use a digital miner in the nether, because I really don't care about a lot of this stuff like the nether materials. Now normally I would gun for those, because you know each one that you mine you can get double the output from it. I do grab this emerald though, just because. Emerald and diamond. I grabbed that as well. Because emeralds and diamonds are semi-rare, technically. However, we have like a lot of it. Absolute ton of it. Let's see. Alright, so let's go. I'm going to say like right in here would be a good place to set it up. And let's go with the entangler right there. And I could pipe the items back into the entangler, but honestly I just use the diamond chest. And quarry power. And there we go. Basically the way I have this by the way I have this set up is I'm getting ardite, cobalt, emeralds, diamonds, gold, and glowstone. Because all of those I needed, you know, a bit of that stuff. So, oddly enough, I haven't really seen nether quartz around here. Like, I found a bunch of niter, but if you notice, there's really no nether quartz. So I almost think it's something to do with the origin, because I know we've had some issues throughout the course of this pack with origin and everything. Oh, we got the overkill achievement. But that's my guess is what it is anyway. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put down the chunk loader. Okay. And we'll just say, I'm like the only person on right now, so we're just going to do 5 chunks. Sounds good. And actually, let me go ahead and mark it as a temporary thing. Okay. So we'll start getting in some ardite. We've probably already got some, honestly, because it's generally fairly quick about running through that. So let me take a look here. Yeah, we've got 2. That's plenty. Oops. That'll be enough to get us our 4 knife blades. So I'm happy with it. Of course, I don't know for sure that I'll make it all out of manulin, because I'm not entirely sure. Because it seems like every time that TC gets updated, some of the mechanics change. And I know in the past making it all manulin wasn't the best idea because it becomes so heavy. But at the same time, I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see what kind of damage it has anyway. So I may make like 4 knife blades and just see, and then maybe kind of play around with it a little bit. I don't know. But while that's cooking up, let's go ahead and I was going to work on something. Oh, what kind of enchanting options do we have in this pack? Because I'm not entirely sure. Britannia, Disenchanter. Ender IO. But I don't believe, unless it's been updated with support, chances are the Enchanter does not have support for Soul Stealer, which is really the thing I'm going after. So chances are I'm probably just going to have to use just a standard enchantment table, it looks like. I do believe. Yeah. I don't think Actually Additions has any kind of enchanting. Oops. If it does, that would really pique my interest, because the Disenchanter itself I love. But I don't really see anything. I mean, I've looked through the blocks. I don't recall any kind of an enchanter. I don't think so. Now, there's a lot of really good blocks in this. I do want to start getting into making coffee as well. Just because I love coffee like in real life. I've got to have coffee on here. And this is one mod I do plan on playing with a lot moving forward. But I don't see any kind of enchanting on there. So we will go with something else, I guess, for that. Alright, let's get our knife blades. dun, 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 dun. Go. Alright. It says insatiable and cold-blooded. See, I don't know what half these do. There's nothing on there about weight. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I'm curious. Can we craft the books from Tinkers? Because they don't give them to you, like, whenever you craft parts of it anymore. And I'm curious because there is a ton of new enchantments. If you notice, like, just looking through this stuff that I have here, there's a lot of new stuff. So, I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Those sharpening stones are cool, too, because it says they'll upgrade your tool to the materials mining level, which is really nice. Materials and you. Piggy backpack? Right-click mobs to pick them up? What? What is this? We have to try this. And you can attach it with an electric jetpack as well. Once we start getting into IC2, we have to make a piggy backpack. We have to. It's like mandatory. Let's make a piggy backpack. Alright. Please have them on my back. That's going to be like the best thing ever. Alright, piggy backpack. And went on body. Do I have to right-click them to pick them up? What the hell? What the hell is this? This is awesome. I'm just going to have like a pig on my head. Oh shit, it's killing him. You have to go back inside though. Okay. This is great. So you have to keep the piggy backpack on in order for it to keep the mob on you. And does this work on like monsters too? Like just out of curiosity? Am I going to be able to like piggy backpack like a spider? I can. I can piggy backpack a spider. This is great. Alright. And, okay, I just have to take it off to get him back off of me. Oh wait, can I, if I was to take him like really high up here, would it just kill him? Goodbye! Best combat method ever. Just piggy backpack and drop. Alright. So I'm going to throw in that into that backpack for now. And okay. Let's go with this shuriken then. Let's see. 87 ammo, 7.8 attack, 100% accuracy. Insatiable and cold-blooded. Now, what if I did, like, paper? Because paper is always one of those that I like to use, but I want to see the stat difference if I was to go with, say, paper as opposed to Manulin. Or if we can even still make paper, that's another question. Like, can I make a paper knife blade? I can. Okay. Good to know. So what, it's 87, 7.8, 100%. 65, 6.29. Yeah, that's not really worth it. I don't think it's worth the cost or the the downside to it. Okay, so let's throw all this stuff in there. And another thing, I don't believe the Manulin or the shuriken is really going to be able to take redstone flux, but we could give it mossy, I'm assuming. Oh, by the way, we were going to make materials and you book. Let me see. Just a book in a blank pattern. Alright. Let's do that. And I'm hoping that that book covers all the upgrades and stuff. And I'm kind of curious to see how RF works at the moment, because I did notice earlier it was a little bit different, because where I would normally be able to attach a capacitor to some of these tools, I was trying to use just the basic capacitors that I had built up here, and I'm not able to attach those directly on. So I'm curious to see how that's set up. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is really nice. They really changed this up, and I like it a lot. So let's go to modifiers. There's haste, luck, sharp, diamond, emerald, fortified, silk touch, reinforced, beheading, smite, bane of arthropods, fiery, necrotic, knockback, soulbound, height ++, width ++, mending moss, blasting, glowing, shulking, and webbed. And I know there's more than that, and I don't know where we're going to find those at. Maybe it's under materials, actually. What is height? Have you ever wished your tool could affect a higher area? Now it can. Increases the height of the area affected, only affects blocks, does not work for weapons, can be combined with width. And width does the same thing. Wow, okay. Mending moss is still, well, it's mending moss. Well, you can put TNT on there and cause it to blow shit up. Alright. Mending moss. Some moss has grown on the worn out edges of your tool. Enchanting with some XP causes it to fuse with the tool, restoring it gradually. It stores the experience picked up. Max amount stored increases with modifier level. Slowly repairs the tool over time. Has to be in the hotbar or offhand to repair. And has multiple levels. Okay. So let's see about making ourselves some mending moss. And maybe we need to do ball of moss and then use like experience on it or something. Maybe. Maybe so. And if you guys get tired of Tinker's Constructs, just let me know. Actually, no, we haven't really dove into it a whole lot as of yet. Let's see. Oh, right-click a bookshelf with this to convert it into mending moss. It consumes 10 levels. Wow, okay. So that's interesting. Let me make a bookshelf really, really quick. Or I have a bookshelf already. Alright, so let's go with... We'll set this up like right here. Alright, so we got some mending moss. Good stuff. And we'll put this onto our shuriken. Oh, that's really nice. We can actually just tab over this. So devour... Wait. I don't see devour. I guess that's insatiable. Devour. During combat you deal more and more damage, but also consume more and more durability. Oh. Cold-blooded. Deal increased damage to targets at full health. What? And then picked up experience is stored in the tool. It will slowly use up the experience to regenerate the durability. Okay. Alright. And then I think the rest of this, we've still got 2 modifiers. Let's just fill it up with quartz, I think, for right now. Or do we want more mending moss? I don't know. I think quartz. Just make like 10 of these. And we'll do that. And where did my... There it is. Okay. By the way, I'm sure you noticed it just consumed like all of that in one go, which is awesome. I love the fact that that's been done. Okay. We still need more quartz. A lot more quartz. So what we got... I can't see here. I cannot see our level on that. I think we need 8 more moss. I mean, 8 more quartz to get that, or to fill out that level of it. I do believe. Okay, and now we still have 1 modifier left, and it does 9.02 damage. Okay, This does 1246. I think that's good. I think I'm happy with it. Okay. So I guess we'll go summon the little fellow. I'm gonna take him out a ways, I do believe. We'll take him up here to this mountaintop. This is like the perfect place to fight him. Alright. There's a lot of wintry hives up here. Like I count, what, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 wintry hives, 9. There's like a ton of them up here. 10. Okay. Let's go with that. And go. Do you not work? Huh. Did they change the wither? Or does he just not work this high or something? How bizarre. I know that's not a derp on my part. That's how we made the wither before. God, I love those shurikens. They're so good. They're so good. Hello. Oh, you are too cool for school. Okay, let's go, I guess, down. Maybe it's the height, perhaps. I have no clue. I keep dropping and then catching and dropping and catching. I've noticed for some reason, if you look right there, at first I thought it was my spectacles, but that's not the case. But you'll notice like these little glowing effects. Like right there, and then there was one like right over here. You may see it here in a second. I actually dug down to see what those were, and they were mine carts. And like treasure and stuff, like for some reason it's showing up like way up here. Yeah, like I'm thinking, what is this? Oh, that's just where the ice is like acting weird. It kind of reminds me of the light rendering issue with the those little like orb lights. You know, from that wand and stuff. Okay, there's the wither. Hello, buddy. This is gonna be fun. I didn't bring any milk or anything. We're gonna go with it. So whatever. Alright. Come on, buddy. Haha. Haha. It's like a little bit of server lag here, but that's okay. We got this guy in the bag. Get you some. Aha! Aha! Get you some. Alright, so we got a nether star, we got some wither bones, and a rare shader grab bag. Let's see which one we got. We got the mass fusion. Alright. So, we may have to start getting into some, I don't know. I love immersive engineering, but now I'm kind of like nervous about getting into immersive engineering because if you guys recall, spent all that time like setting up that big power structure and it's like, oh, don't work. So now I'm kind of like, I don't know. Okay, where did my, I can never find stuff. Like, for some reason, I can never find anything, like, in my inventory and stuff. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. wasn't too bad. Like, as long as you have flying and like a good ranged weapon, the Wither's like not too bad. And a good melee weapon, of course, helps. But so see, what was I making again? Oh yeah, draconic sword. That's right. That is right. Which we haven't really started getting into draconic evolution a whole lot, because it's like it's kind of crazy. Like when oh wait, I have to do @draconic. Because like this stuff, like all this fusion crafting, just the GUI here is like, what? But I don't think it's really that bad. It looks like the exact same recipe. You throw that stuff in there, give it a bunch of power, and that's how you make it. But still. Alright, so I want a diamond sword. Oh, it's time to strike, apparently. Alright. And, whoops. Wyvern core. And draconic sword. Or sword of the wyvern, whatever. Alright, so now we should be able to... What's the... I'm gonna have to look and see here. What's the button for... backslash. Let's change that to semicolon. Yeah, but I want to... No, what the fuck is this? Switching profiles. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's check this out again. Okay, I want the GUI. GUI. Okay, that's what I want. I do like this a lot more. So how do I... Let's adjust the area covered by this weapon. I want 0 blocks. No, hold control for upgrades. No, I want to, I wonder if it's not a thing anymore where you can just, like, add stuff. Like the books and stuff. That was, like, my favorite part about the, Draconic Evolution stuff. Was, of course, just putting books into it. You know what I might do? I might craft a Draconic tablet. That'd probably be a good idea, right? Maybe it'll tell more in there, as to how that's done. I know I'd love to have an advanced dislocator, but it takes 8 million RF and like all this crazy stuff. Actually, this stuff's not that bad. If we got into fusion crafting, I could kill the Wither again, like no problem. Especially now with a sword. What's the damage on this? 15 attack. Okay, so that is an improvement over the sword I've got. So let's see. Wyvern tools. The sword. Ordinary weaponry, not good enough anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Plus 20 attack damage, upgradable. I think that's wrong. It's 15, but it does say most of this info is out of date. So, plus 10% mob health. Added to the attack damage, and a 3x3 AoE attack. See, I don't know if that's like 100% correct or not. Let's see. Let's go back to this. I do like this new like GUI for the tablet and stuff. It's just a whole lot better the way it's laid out. But I don't see anything about... Yeah, this stuff's all, I think, out of date. HUD oh, that's... Okay. Okay, maybe we have to actually enchant the swords now. I'm not sure. Or put it on the anvil to get that on there. No, can't do that. Alright. Well, I don't know. There's got to be a way to enchant these. Maybe you have to use the fusion crafting injector. Maybe. Like wyvern, chaotic. All right. Let's actually craft one of these. Grab one of those, and we'll see how these things work. Because I'm not entirely sure if maybe that's how we get our books in there. I mean, the tablet's like all out of date, so it doesn't really do us a whole lot of good, I don't guess. I'm just gonna put it over here. That works. So how does... Oh god, this doesn't just open. How in the world does this work? Okay, I may have to do a little bit of reading here. Perhaps so. Maybe crafting injector. I bet we need an energy infuser. I'm betting. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to do a bit of reading on that because I have no clue. Oh, here we are. This is up to date. Okay, we got to make one of these things, I guess. Okay, I just want to know if this is how we add books. I don't think it is. I really don't. So there's a... Oh my god. What is this thing? Each glass block represents a valid location for an injector. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that's what we need right now for this. So I don't know. That might not be a thing at the moment. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking we can't add enchanted books yet. Or something. Still a good sword as far as damage goes, I guess, but... So I'll have to come up with something different to get that on a weapon. I was wanting the Draconic Evolution one because, like, it's only a rank 2. So eventually we'd upgrade to a rank 5. But for now we could use the rank 2, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't. Okay. Well, anyway. I'll give that some thought for the time being, I guess. And... Let me see. There's my bag. I'm just going to throw that and... This doesn't... Oh, this does have looting 3. Okay. Forgot I put that on there. And I'll throw that stuff in there. And this and this. And I found this capturing wand out of a dungeon, actually. So we can capture mobs with this. Maybe not these mobs. I think maybe it has to be aggressive mobs. But anyway, we can capture them and then just right click to respawn them. So, but there is a wand for that now. There's like a wand for like everything now. And I was able to get spawners as well. I think maybe, of course I had the issue before where I couldn't get spawners, but I was able to get them earlier. So I don't know if that was like updated or maybe my spawner got burnt or something. I don't know. But I mean, I've got a ring of magnetism on, so I was kind of surprised that it didn't come to me. So anyway, I do want to start working on this refined storage setup. Of course, I worked on this last episode. I'm thinking about putting it upstairs, I think. Let me see, how much alabaster do I have? 1 stack. Okay. Let me think here. Because originally I was planning on putting it like up here. Maybe. I can't get it to... That's what I was wondering. Like, I can't get the Draconic Sword to open up. Like, when I open up the Draconic GUI here and I go to it, all I have is attack radius, and I can't add anything to it. So I don't know if maybe it's... I can't get any kind of enchantment at all on it. I can't add it with an anvil. I didn't actually just try throwing it into an enchanting table. Maybe it can only receive like just random enchants. Or maybe it's just not implemented yet, which I'm honestly betting it's just not implemented at the moment, but I don't know for sure. Let me grab, I know I have a piece of magical wood. I don't want all this stuff. So we'll do, didn't I have a bookcase? Okay, right over here. Let's do that. Okay, yeah, I can't even, like... Or wait, it requires, like, lapis now, doesn't it? I know they, like, totally overhauled the enchanting system. With, I think it was, what, 1.8, then it overhauled it? Okay, well, that still doesn't work, so... I guess you can't enchant it, you can't add books to it, or anything. I don't think. And I don't know, the tablet's all outdated, it says, so it's hard to tell, but I'm assuming not. Why is it not cutting this? Oh, there it goes, okay. But anyway, the refined storage setup I have in mind is basically going to utilize a subsystem. So let's go ahead and craft a couple things. First up, I want a controller. But honestly, I think it's going to give us more control in the long run of our RF system. So I think I would like that a bit. There's that. There's that. And let's see, I've got that. I want some cable, I guess. It is going to be a little bit more size intensive, but I think that'll be okay. And I've already got, let's see, I've already got an export bus, and I'm going to want an, well, I want an export and I want an external storage, so I think we're good on that. I just got to figure out where I want to set up the subsystem at. That's the only thing. I guess I could set it up upstairs. The only thing is I really haven't started building that out. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, normally the Wyvern and the Awakened has the inventory slots, like in the past, but I mean, the sword does say still a work in progress, but mostly finished, so it may not even be fully implemented yet. You know, that's a possibility, and if so, you know, I guess I kind of understand. Maybe it's not added in yet. But, I mean, as it stands right now, I can't. I mean, I think I've tried everything, every option. I didn't see anything within Draconic Evolution itself that would be, like, for enchanting. Really? I also did not see the upgrade table either, now that I think about it. Which I'm sure, I have a feeling this mod is highly unfinished. Oh, wait, what is this? Well, there's upgrade keys. So that seems about like when we would use the cores to upgrade, but now there's actually keys that you have to craft. I mean, it looks like there's different tiers, too. Yeah, there's like basic, Wyvern, Awakened, and Chaotic. Tiers 1 through 5 for all of this. Yeah, and they take different materials, it looks like. Wyvern core, yeah, like golden apple, diamond, eye of ender, draconic core, upgrade key, shield capacity. I guess to upgrade it. And then there's like, chaotic is like ridiculous. Let me get it up to chaotic here. I just kind of have to wait on it. Chaotic is Wyvern core, awakened core, dragon egg, chaotic core, upgrade key. So, I'm assuming that we probably have to do these with the fusion crafting injector. I'm betting. Can't see in there, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like try to find some information on it. Some of this stuff's actually really hard to find info on because you know, it's fairly new. So, let's see. There's the portal. So I'm assuming that the Ender or Draconic Evolution portals work. I'm thinking. Even though I don't see the portal frame or anything like that. I have no clue. Anyway, I don't think most of the stuff's in here just yet. Either that or it's majorly changed and the tablet hasn't been updated. So anyway, to set up this subsystem, I'm going to need another slotted chest. So one of these. Okay, let's get that. I've actually grown to really love these slotted chests because, you know, I want a chest that can have multiple items but not get overflown with the same item. And of course I can do that with like the RF crafters and stuff, but this slotted chest is perfect. I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, so we'll want one of those, and then I'm gonna want technically I don't have to have a grid. Technically. I'll probably make one though, just to have it, because it doesn't really hurt anything. I need more quartz enriched iron. There's another stack. And okay, I'm gonna need a improved processor. Oh, you know what? See, that's the thing. I keep forgetting that I have to stand on that. So, and at times it messes me up a little bit. I'm gonna need a construction core, a destruction core, and then the grid. Oh yeah, machine casing, and then the grid. Okay, and I think that's the main thing. There's nothing from refined storage that lets me transport power, is there? I don't think that there is. Like quartz cable or quartz fiber cable. I don't think there's anything like that. Like this mod, I guess it's kind of cool and everything, but I miss my AE2, honestly. AE2 and me were like best friends, you know? And for it not to have AE2, it kind of makes me sad. I guess I'm going to, let's see, the upstairs, like you would come out through here and there'd be a hallway that wraps around. Right here's the actual room where we were. I guess I'll set it up right up here. I think that'd be okay. So let me grab just like some cobblestone to kind of work with and some alabaster to make the floors. And I would just grab it with a wireless grid, but I can't craft with that. So it's one thing I would love to have them add is the ability to craft. Oh, I have some bricks made. Okay. I was thinking all I had was that one alabaster that was in the storage drawer over there. And let me get some cobblestone. And we're good, I think. I'll just have to run a power cable up, which isn't really an issue. I've pretty much got power ran all over. Another thing I'm really sad to see right now, which I'm pretty sure that they will likely end up adding it, is there's no Draconic Evolution energy transfer, which honestly, that is my favorite energy transfer like ever. It's perfect. It's perfect for you know, what I like to do with energy, and that's transfer a lot of it without just having just mass cableage everywhere. And Draconic, the power transfer is wonderful. So I'm really hoping that gets added back in fairly quickly. And we'll just kind of build this out. Really, I could. I mean, that's a lot of subfloor, I think. It's mainly so I could keep all this roughly leveled, but still have some room to kind of do alternative like height changes and altitude. So I think we might make this area more of like a den area. So we'll bring the floor down by 1. So we'd have to like come down the steps just a little bit when we entered it. And we'll see. I'll kind of play with the idea a little bit. And the room size, because I still haven't decided what all is going to go in the room, so the room sizes are still open to interpretation on the second floor. By the way, this first floor, this area I think is going to be an outdoor courtyard, but I'm debating if I want the courtyard to be on the ground level or if I want it to be like on the second floor, and like you're on the second floor but then you come out to like an upstairs outdoor courtyard type thing. I don't know. I'm still kind of playing with that idea because we're going to do some Britannia stuff out there. So I think, let's see, that would be the hall. And we'll do it like this. This is fine. I don't think I need a huge room for, well, I don't know. I'm not going to build walls yet, and it'll be subject to change. How's that? We're not gonna set this stuff in stone just yet. But this is just temporary. You know, I end up moving stuff in my series so much. Like, I'll build stuff and then be like, "Yep, don't like that." Like the whole like refined storage setup that I did last episode. Now I'm like, well, you know, I was intending to move it, and now I'm just like, no, don't like it. So, all right, and that's still okay. We still got our 2 blocks between, which I want. Okay, and we'll just set up the subsystem like right. We'll go right up against the wall, which would be right in here. Which I haven't really noticed any reason to have more than 1 controller with refined storage. Seems like 1 you're pretty well set. So I want some energy conduits. And then we'll just bring this down. And we'll just break this. Where's my shurikens? I love these things. Ah, oh, cool! I got the Monster Hunter achievement. Good stuff. That was my first monster. Alright. And so we got power. Now for the cabling, I think I'm gonna do all the stuff up here. So we'll just run our cabling up, I think. And what we'll do is we'll do like we'll do a slotted chest there. And then we'll have the other slotted chest on this side, I think. And then what I'm going to do is, let's see, whereabouts am I at the moment? Okay. That should be fine. I'll just run this up. Like right here. I'm gonna have to figure something to put on the back because I can't cable facade these. Actually, you know what I might do? I'm gonna run this stuff out like that. Because I can easily cable facade these. It's just I don't really have any option. From what I can tell, I don't really have any option with the refined storage cables to hide those. Like it seems pretty much like, well, there they are. Enjoy the view. Oh, I need to remove. I wonder. I was like, that's not doing what I want it to do. Alright, and we'll just bring that up. Back wall here. Shit. That wasn't what I meant to do. It's It's good to know that that's what happens when those get connected. There's no cable anchor at all in this pack, is there? Let's see. Find. There's no cable anchors. Okay. That makes things a little more interesting. Let's go with putting our controller. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's bring our cabling over to here. We will set up our controller there. And yeah, T-Rox is on the server. Well, he's in TSG. I haven't really seen him on this server, but he does do a bit with vanilla stuff. But yeah, he's part of the TSG recording group. And I'll throw that in there. When I was on the vanilla server, I actually lived kind of close to him on the vanilla server, and saw the farm and everything he was checking out and everything. He's a really cool guy from, you know, what I got to talk to of him and everything. I'm going to need import. Actually, I'll probably just steal these for now, because this whole build needs to go. And the crafting card. Okay, so I want the exporter. I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and snag all these. Throw that stuff back in. And I'm going to grab this slotted chest real quick. Yeah, I told him happy birthday earlier. Yeah, it is. Because I know I was talking to him earlier today, and he said he had been out drinking like last night or something. So I was talking to him a little bit earlier. And I know they were talking about doing a server recording thing.